So last week, or the week before last, was it the week before last, we talked about boat names for my boat, which I still don't have.
Last week or week before?
So I still don't have those boats.
2 weeks.
I don't know what's taking so long, but I'd like to have my boat. It's going to be winter.
Oh.
And it's a lean and the thing, and you got to do. And again, another reason, leave the heavy lifting to us professionals, because all these little things you got to do, you got to send the lean stuff and all that. And would you know how to do that if you were just an individual? No, of course you wouldn't. And it would be more of a process and all that. So we're having to pay off the loan and lean. And I got to say this to lenders. Figure out a quicker way to make this happen. In today's modern world,
yes,
you could. First of all, half of them won't let you wire the money to them. Let us wire the money and turn the title around that day.
Yeah.
You have your money. Give me the title. Quit jerking around and let's be finished with this.
I had a Nissan Leaf. I got it off a lease.
Right.
I got a great offer from one of the online buyers. I lost $3,000 because it took so long to turn the title around, and along with the state, thank you very much. I paid for a premium express service. It took a month from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Think of all the money you saved on gas.
I love your positive spin on things, Steve.
Yeah.
Well, and there's so many pitfalls of any of this, and of course, you almost got to just get your butt in your car and go down to Harrisburg and stand there until you get what you want.
Yeah.
But that doesn't always work, and dealers cannot go to PennDOT, which is in Harrisburg, or their main office, I guess, is in Harrisburg. Dealers are not allowed to go there anymore since the pandemic. So it used to be they had a whole dealer window.
Oh, yeah.
You
I used to
stand
go
there,
all
and
the
there'd
time.
be 50 guys in there with stacks of titles.
Wow.
And people just processing titles and doing this and fixing that and answering questions.
A lot of things will never come back after COVID.
I don't think that'll ever come back. I think that they've decided that. And now, so I have to go through a notary, which means that they send it off, and I don't have the luxury of being able to walk out with the title sometimes. Sometimes you can. Depends on the whole scenario. But again, these are all pitfalls of this business that if you don't know it, you can get yourself in a fix. Because if you don't provide a negotiable title to a buyer within 20 business days, then they can kick the deal. Even if it's an as-is, where-is car.
Yep.
You have to provide a negotiable title within a reasonable amount of time, which I think is 20 or 30 days. I can't remember exactly what. So, it's one of those things that if you don't know that, and you send your car and you sell a car to a guy, and the guy lives out in Oregon, and then all of a sudden you can't get a title, what are you going to do? He's got to ship it back to you? Yeah, good luck with all that. That'll work well.
So, I was up at the Mannheim auction, and I had a bunch of titles to take to Harrisburg, and I went up there, and it says they're open till 4, so I get there at 3:45. Well, you can't bring titles in now. Why? Yeah. Well, because it's too close to 4. Well, then why don't you say you close at 3?
Yeah. Why don't you do the old switcheroo? And we close at 2 o'clock. And then, if somebody shows up at 2:10, it won't matter. So, but last week we were talking about said boat that I'm buying, which is a Chaparral 255 SSX with a Volvo Penta 300 horsepower V8.
Did you say Volvo?
Volvo.
Really?
Penta. Yeah, that's a big boat engine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Learn your boat, Steve.
Oh, my Lord.
We may have a boat show going on here.
Yep.
So we were asking for our listeners and watchers and peoples to send us idea for boat names. So
Have we gotten any?
Well, we might have gotten a few.
Yeah.
So one of our really good customers sent the really nicest letter about his experience in buying a GTO with his granddaughter. And it was really a nice story, very complimentary of our staff and the process and all that. And it's just one of those things that really makes you feel good, because nothing ruins my day more than to wake up, laying in bed, scrolling through emails at, 6:30 in the morning, and somebody's left a nasty review for you, or there's something out there that, you didn't know about. And just start your day off. And so when you get one like this, it's really, really nice. And he came up, he says, one of the, in the opening segment, JR alludes to me as the man with all the toys.
And you are.
And he said, so our boat should be named Toy Ahoy.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's pretty good.
Very good.
Another one of our customers sent an email in, just came in yesterday. Sinking asset, which is...
That's a good one.
That's pretty good. It's kind of scary, but it's good.
It's true.
And then some other names that we've received, some we've come up with internally and some have come from customers. Howden's Hull, Hull with a head, because that was a big thing with Kathy. She wanted to make sure that there was a bathroom on the boat, so that was a big thing. Or, as we also say in the opening, Howden.
Across the back of the boat, I can see that.
It wrap around going down the sides on the starboard and port side.
There you go.
The port side being the driver's side and the left.
Oh, boy. Don't ask me.
Red right return.
I know. Red right return and bow and starboard. Bow the front, starboard the rear.
I just know which side I need to lean over.
Port is on the right side.
Bow and stern.
Stern. What did I say? Starboard? Oh yeah, I'm thinking too many things here. And then port and starboard. Port is the side is the left side, and starboard is the right.
You know how you remember that?
Wow.
Port has 4 letters, and so does left.
That's a good one.
Port left.
Things you learn. The more you know. We need that. The more you know.
Yeah. I lived on Lake Michigan, so you learn.
There you go.
Pick up a few things.
Knoxville bound would be another name, since I'm a Knoxville boy. My wet Porsche. My favorite, maybe one of my favorites. I'm not going to name it this, but Pond Pontiac.
Pond Pontiac.
Floating Ferrari. My other boat is a car. ACSEA, DCSEA, in tribute to AC/DC, the band, but in a play on CSEA, Fin and Tonic.
Oh, nice.
Some of these are maybe more for fishermen or sailboats. Ship-faced.
That's good.
How about Bodie McBoatface? Pretty good. Liquid limo. Aquaholic.
Perfect.
Peer pressure. This one is good. The Codfather. Usain Boat.
Oh, God.
Alone, LOAN, at sea.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Sloop Doggy Dog. Cirrhosis of the River.
Oh, man.
That is excellent.
And Breaking Bass.
Oh, God.
Cirrhosis of the River. That's hilarious.
It's hard to say.
That really is.
Cirrhosis
of the River.
That is a party. The party boat.
You've been listening to the Classic Auto Mall Show with your host, Stewart Howden.